Alright, hey, what's going on? It's Ben here, bringing to you a mid-range Kara. Although I like to call this a ramp Kara because I'm including this card, Crystal Wisp, new card. Not really a new card, but it is definitely a new inclusion inside the mid-range Kara. Kara doesn't really run the Crystal Wisps. Really, the only proactive play that Kara has on turn 1 is the Crystal Cloaker. And I found that including the Crystal Wisp is probably a really great way of just increasing your mana crystals, because your actually turn 1 plays aren't very impressive because you only have a Crystal Cloaker. Now I have 6 turn 1 plays that are really excellent. I probably don't need a Saber Spine Tiger just yet. I'm only going to keep buffed Tigers, even though I'm going to probably buff it next turn. Do I want to smack in this Crystal Wisp? Probably not. But I need to get into my card draw because I'm going to have a lot of mana to use in the next upcoming turns. I guess the only punish here is Super Dispel. What's it called? Lightbender. But, you know, people don't run that. Sunbloom, I played around it, so I'm good. Oh yeah, smack that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be using my mana super efficiently just yet. Windblade add up, okay. Inferior Shot is not that great in the Lionar matchup. Next turn, he's going to put down something pretty severe, Ironcliff Guardian, so I'm going to definitely need to drop something big. Unfortunately, I want a little bit more mana. I guess I can drop a little bit more mana down. Or I'm not going to be using the Maw here, unfortunately, but I think it's okay. I'll smack in the Crystal Wisp anyway. I should be able to deal with the Ironclad Guardian pretty easily. Well, not easily, but I wouldn't be... Oh, now I can deal with it easily. I need more card draw now. Oh, I just realized I didn't include any Sworn Sister Lycans. Maybe I need to include a couple of those at least. Inquisitor Kron I can deal with pretty easily, though. Broken Captive. I have a lot of mana. I have a huge mana advantage. Wow, he didn't attack with that. Alright, Cryogenesis first, so I can grab. I'll probably replace the Crystal Cloaker. I only have Crystal Cloakers in here, so that's the only card I'm going to get. I'll replace that Crystal Cloaker. Hope I get something good. Maw is not bad though. Play around the Dancing Blades a little bit. I guess I'd rather the Dancing Blades get hit on the Maw than the Crystal Cloaker, because Crystal Cloaker is dealing a lot of damage. Going to want to play around Holy Immolation as well, so I'm going to have to bring the Provoke Shieldmaster deck back here. Also plays around Dancing Blade slightly. Looks like the extra mana is actually not that useful right now. I need more card draw. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake by not including a few Sworn Sister Lycans. But usually we run 3... I don't know, I think 6 card draw and Cryogenesis is pretty good. Alright, Sun Wisp, okay, so it's going to be a Holy Immolation. Unfortunately, I did play around this, so I'm not too unhappy about that. I can steal it with a Zenrui, which is not bad. I guess I'll get rid of the Maw here. Blazehound is excellent. Unfortunately, I'm just playing the Zenrui. Oh, the extra mana not being that useful just yet. But this is one buff Zenrui. It's a little bit too late for Adaltus to help him out, so this should be good enough. And he's facing lethal damage. Woo! I guess that was the only thing that could really help him out, Circle of Life. But that's a pretty expensive one. That's pretty small to spell. Oh, I guess that's pretty big because now it's a 3-2. But I have another Provoke Shieldmaster, so this should be all fine. It'll be all fine. Draw first, see what I can grab here. I'm keeping Imperial Shroud because this does help me deal with anything that comes out that's I need to get past. Okay, otherwise I'm pretty good. I have a small hand though, so it has to be this Spore that takes him out. I don't think he really has a comeback mechanism. Not a good comeback mechanism, at least. Yeah, I just dispelled that and it's game over! Unless he has a way to remove that. Actually, having 2 dispels turns out to be pretty useful if he puts down another Provoke. Is the Inquisitor Kron better than the Ironcliff Guardian? I guess against Magmar slightly, but it doesn't seem like it's that helpful. I don't know, it's an interesting card. A lot of people like it. I did craft 3 of them myself to put in this deck. Although I haven't seen much of them just yet. Alright, it's a Smackdown! Lethal! It's a great Crystal Wisp, so I am using the cards that I put in my deck. Unfortunately, I think I have to keep a card draw more often. Yeah, I guess when you're not running that much card draw, although I'm running 6 of them, I do have to keep onto these Spelljammers, because they're pretty much the cards that win me the game. I wonder what I would place for 2 more Sworn Sister Lycans. Because I did replace the Sworn Sister Lycans with Crystal Wisp, which doesn't seem like such a great trade-off. Maybe I can cut down the Crystal Cloakers and the Crystal Wisps. I definitely need to increase the card draw by at least 2 cards, I think. Otherwise, this is fine as long as I'm maintaining mulligans. You have to pay a lot more attention to mulligan strategy when you're running this card draw. In fact, this might be better that I'm running this amount of card draw because Swords of Lacan is not that great. It's a 4 mana play, but I would rather drop a Provoke Shield Master than this dude. Oh well, he's going to steal the Mana Spring. That's not good. I can drop a Spelljammer though. I'm contested. Ooh. So I can get rid of the Puppy Dragon. I'll get rid of one of the Crystal Cloakers. I'm not even sure if I should hold on to Ephemeral Shroud. I guess typically you do want to hold on to them because they can be pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way of grabbing the Mana Spring and getting rid of the Shield Puppy Dragon, so I'm just going to drop the Spelljammer here. I do appreciate the extra mana. Okay, so I'm going to have to get rid of more of my lower cost cards. Hopefully gain more card draw. Displaying the card draw is pretty good, but I have a pretty perfect turn. Probably replace one of the Crystal Cloakers first. I need to maintain at least one Crystal Cloaker for the Cryogenesis. Oh, I can steal that thing. Well, stealing is definitely a lot better than just taking it out, I think. It's a lot more proactive as well. Although Zenrui is a little bit easy to take out. I'll just have to play in a position where it's a little bit difficult for him to take it out. So I'm going to move it up a little bit. Take it out. And then Zenrui. Next turn, I can use my Bloodborne spell and then Temple out, hopefully. I have a lot more mana. Well, I don't have a lot more mana. I'm actually I'm 1 mana ahead now, right? Because next turn I have 6 and he has 6. And I have more cards, so I'm in a great position. I don't know why he dispelled Spelljammer, because I think card draw would have been useful for him as well. I guess the unfortunate part is that he can take out the Puppy Dragon, although it doesn't look like he's doing it. Unless he's stealing it back with a... Ooh, Nightstar Assassin! He really doesn't like Vitruvian. I should probably include some Blistery Scorn, you know? Take out these dudes. He is running out cards. It's not good for him. Not looking good at all. Get rid of a Crystal Cloaker again? Oh, this is looking good. I like the way this looks. Need to make sure these Wrathlings don't get too out of control. It's a pretty brutal Provoke Shield Master. Although I still have a bit of work to do. He is ahead on damage, which is kind of surprising. Although I have a very superior board position. As long as he doesn't develop something too major, then I should be good. Because he's missing 2 damage on a Provoke Shield Master, and it's not exactly easy for him to come around chip damage. I guess a Prime's Fist would do pretty well in removing it. Otherwise, he needs a Whip. Actually, a Whip would be way too good. Don't have a Whip. No whipping. Oh, this Tiger. I'm going to keep it, because that's definitely putting on some damage later. Anything I drop is really good. Blazehound, Spelljammer, Inferior Shroud, Aspect of the Fox. Aspect of the Fox probably not necessary. Unless he's dropping a Vorpal Reaver now, then that's really excellent. But if he doesn't drop a Vorpal Reaver right now, it's probably not necessary to keep it unless I'm afraid of a Spectral Revenant. So maybe I'll keep it. Just draw some cards, that's okay. I probably don't even need to replace anything. Next turn I have a Bloodborne spell that I can drop a Spelljammer and a Blazehound, which is huge tempo swing. Because these are big guys. This is going to be a 4-6 and a 6-5. My gosh. Wait, what? Oh, because if I put on I might combo with them. Huh, Blood Baronet. That means he's probably running, what was that called? That Wrathling Super Buff. That's definitely being run. But I'm already so far ahead I can just keep on putting on the pressure. Just put down the Blazehound. Ritual Banishing was pretty good, but... Oh, I shouldn't give him cards, huh? Oh well. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Get rid of a Cryogenesis. Smack him a little bit. That's a huge save as my dagger. I can just keep these cards. I'm so far ahead. I think it's pretty unlikely that he'll be able to clear this board. Well, Spectral Revenant is still a thing. Meh. Alright, so with the Spectral Revenant, he'll be able to clear the board. But I could... Okay, so no Spectral Revenant with the Wrathling Shadow Spawn coming down. Yeah, that's a good plan of action if he's going to run away. I think at this point of the game, I am ahead on cards by a lot. And my minions are going to be definitely ahead in terms of power. So he's going to have to waste the spells and stuff to kind of get a... Ooh, whoa, that's big. Oh, it's going to outrace me. Does he outrace me? Maybe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have lethal. So it's 9 plus 5. Yeah, that's definitely lethal here. Just use a Cryogenesis here. Use a Blood Tier Alchemist there. Aspect of a Fox. You rarely see this happen, but Aspect of a Fox can be used offensively, which makes it a pretty great card. Woo! That's perfect. Alright, hey, welcome to the end of the video. That was a mid-range ramp Kara, which was pretty fun with the Crystal Wisp. Unfortunately, I didn't include enough card draw in the deck, so it didn't really perform too well. Instead, I had to hold on to a lot of card draw engines in my deck, Spelljammers, Blaze Hounds, instead of just developing some proactive plays. Kind of unfortunate, but I think just removing a couple Crystal Cloakers and putting a few Swornsister Lycans and the deck will be perfect. And I really like it a lot. I'll probably get back to it in the future, so that's it. Be sure to subscribe or watch some more videos, and I'll see you.